Brown, man, Errol Spence Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Yo, what's going on out that fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the biggest fight at 147 pounds. Errol the True Spence, the unified welterweight world champion, going up against Terrance Crawford, the WBO welterweight world champion. You understand what I'm saying? Now check this out. And I want y'all to listen to me very clearly, man. This fight may not happen. And I'm still optimistic that we might get it next year in 2021. But I'm going to tell you why this fight may not happen. You feel me? First of all, when we're looking at Errol Spence doing his due at 147 pounds, the work he put in to put himself in position to be the #1 welterweight in the world, the unified welterweight champion of the world, and the money man at 147 pounds. This is no secret that Errol Spence is the new money man at 147 pounds. That's why people want to fight him now. I repeat, that's why people want to fight him now and stepping up to the plate. Because Errol Spence is going on his 3rd pay-per-view in a row, which is going to be a successful pay-per-view, right? And I don't think anybody can deny that Errol Spence and Danny Garcia is not going to be a successful pay-per-view. It's going to be successful, right? So that means Errol Spence would have had 3 pay-per-views being successful. Now, assuming he have to beat Danny Garcia. He still got to get past Danny. Now, Danny ain't no easy task. So we're not going to knock Danny out the way. But let's say Errol gets him out the way, right? Okay, Errol would have just now beaten 2 of the top 5 welterweights in the world. 2 of the top 5 welterweights in the world. Back to back, right? Back to back. Not counting a 4th division world champion in Mikey Garcia, whom they had a hell of a fight in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Did great fucking pay-per-view numbers. I don't care what nobody say. 300 plus is great numbers on pay-per-view for Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. None the least, right? Errol take out 2 of the top 5 welterweights back to back, beating one of them that was a world champion. Let's not take away Sean Porter was a world champion when he beat him. I repeat, let's not take away Sean Porter was a world champion when EJ beat him, right? Tell me a world champion that was bigger than Sean Porter that Bud beat, because Jeff Horn wasn't bigger. I repeat, Jeff Horn wasn't bigger. You feel me? That's why I couldn't go on pay-per-view. It couldn't go on pay-per-view, right? Now check this out, family. Check this out. We know EJ is the bigger name. We know EJ fan base is bigger than Bud. And I want someone to deny that. Because I'm getting tired of people saying, oh, EJ has the biggest state. Oh, no, it's not just the biggest state. Because EJ has fans all over the world, dog. All over the world. You feel me? We're not just going to try to just say, oh, just because he got Texas the biggest state. No. He has fans all over the world, family. And this is a fact. Young, old, middle age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Bud don't got a fan base. But EJ fan base is bigger, right? Now, when have we all seen where you have a man at a weight class, right, in Errol Spence Jr., that's a unified champion? You know, that is the money man. That's on his 3rd pay-per-view, right? 3rd pay-per-view in a row, may I add, in a row, right? We know his numbers are bigger than Terrance Crawford, the WBO champion. And we just stand on welterweight. We ain't going what Bud did at 135 and at 140. You feel me? We stand strictly on welterweight. What have you done for me lately? Because that's all that matters at this point. You know what I mean? You got cats out here hating on Earl. Oh, he's doing too much talking. How the hell is he doing too much talking when all he said was, okay, if the fight happened, I most definitely deserve a 60-40. You see what I'm saying? The man was asked a question, right? But even with that being said, that don't mean they can't come to the negotiating table and probably go, 55-45. But nonetheless, Errol Spence is worth 60-40 in this fight. He is worth 60-40 in this fight. You know what I'm saying? When I look at it, I see certain fans, they ride with Bud because they got something against Errol Spence Jr. And they say that they really want to see the fight and they don't care. But I never seen them not once say, Bud, just accept the 60-40 and let's go in there and whoop his ass and show him that you the best. If y'all really feel that y'all want to see the fight. But we know the thing is this, and this is a fact of the matter. Bud ego might be a reason that this fight don't happen. I repeat, Bud ego might be a reason that this fight don't happen, dog. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my brother Underground Asylum. You feel me? Because I was thinking that, and when he said it, I said, you know what? That's exactly what it is. I repeat, that's exactly what it is. You feel me? Because when we think about it, bro, Bud, you know, he's a prideful man, and I don't want him to not be prideful. You're supposed to be prideful to do all the shit you did. 3-division world champion, undisputed, current WBO welterweight champion. You're supposed to be prideful, dog. You put in work as well. You put in work as well. But that work has gotten you to this point to where you meeting up with the #1 welterweight, the unified champion of the world. You feel me? And you're the #2 welterweight in the world. And it's giving you 40% of a big ass fight. 40% of a big ass fight. Now if y'all telling me 40% ain't a lot of money, y'all gotta be crazy out y'all mind. Because this 40% fighting Errol Spence won't even be 50% for him fighting other fighters in the division. You see, he can go fight some other fighters and it can be a 50-50 fight. And the money that he get from that fight ain't gonna be as much as the 40% that he can make with Errol Spence Jr. Now tell me I'm lying. Now tell me I'm lying. Somebody point the finger at me and say, Money Brown, you lying. You feel me? So when I look at this situation, dog, Bud got to put that ego to the side. You got to put that ego to the side and understand what smart business is. Understand what big business is. Understand that you are not the A-Side when it comes to Errol Spence Jr. You got to really understand that, Bud, and just let that shit go. All right, he the A-Side. I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give him that. He wants 60-40, give him that. Let's make the fucking fight happen. Let's make the fight happen. If everybody keep talking about, oh, the legacy, this, that, and the third, I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight. Everybody out there that's saying, you know, I'm not worrying about the business. Everybody that's saying Errol Spence not worthy of 60-40, they saying that they not worrying about the business. The only thing they want to do is see the fight. Errol Spence putting roadblocks in the middle of the way. If somebody's sending the offer of 60-40, right? How's that a roadblock? Is that not somebody trying to make the fight? You feel me? I'm sending an offer to make the fight happen, but it's a roadblock. Nah, is it a roadblock? The other person saying, no, I'm not accepting 60-40. I want 50-50, knowing he's not worth 50-50? Huh? Is that the roadblock y'all talking about? You know what I mean? It's the ego of Terrance Crawford. It's the roadblock y'all talking about, thinking somebody trying to little man him. Or trying to say that he's not worthy of this, that, and the third. Because like I said, when it comes to the skill level, when it comes to accolades, yeah, you might say, oh yeah, well, Bud is right there even with Errol Spence. He did more than Earl in the boxing game. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice skill level in the boxing game. Okay, I give you that. But do accolades and skill level translate to dollars? Do it translate to dollars? You know what I'm saying? Do Bud being a 3-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, does that make him the highest paid fighter in the world? Somebody talk to me. Talk to me. Let me know if I'm talking bullshit. Does that make him the highest paid fighter in the world? Hell no, dog. Hell no. He is not the highest paid welterweight. He is not the highest paid welterweight. Let's just keep it real, man. Let's just keep it real. You feel me? Now, when we sit down and we talking real shit and we go talk common sense and we looking at the numbers and we saying that Errol Spence numbers are bigger than Terrance Crawford numbers, then we should say, you know what, Errol Spence, as much as I don't like the dude, dog, you feel me, as much as I want to see Bud beat his ass, dog, you know, the dude got a point, man. The dude is the A-Side. The dude is deserving of 60-40. If you talking like that, you talking real shit. You talking real shit. But like I say, not once have I seen the cast that's talking about Errol Spence putting roadblocks in the way. Not once have I seen the cast that's talking about, oh, Errol don't want the fight, he's ducking. Not once did I see them say, you know what, fuck it, Bud, take the 40%, dog. Let's go in there and beat this boy ass. But they want to see the fight so bad. They want to see the fight so bad, right? Oh, the fight ain't going to happen because of this. The fight ain't going to happen because of that. Well, if it's an offer on the table that's 60-40, Like I said, Earl only getting an extra 10% because if y'all say, oh, it's a 50-50 fight, Bud get 50, Earl get 50, but Earl say, nah, I think I'm deserving of an extra 10%, Bud. And he get that extra 10%, then why are y'all pissed off? Why y'all can't say, you know what, Errol Spence is worth the extra 10%, man? You feel me? The dude has fought the better competition. The dude is going on this third pay-per-view. The dude is the money, man. You see? Because I'm quite sure if you'd have put Bud and motherfucking Kell Brook on ESPN pay-per-view, guess what the ratings would have been? I repeat, if you'd have put Bud and Kell Brook on ESPN pay-per-view, guess what the ratings would have been? Do y'all think it would have been 2 million then? Huh? Somebody talk to me. Do y'all think it would have been 2 million views if you'd have put Bud and Kell Brook on pay-per-view? Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. Y'all got to keep this shit real, man. Y'all got to keep it real, dog. I think y'all and y'all feelings, you know what I'm saying? Bud ego is turning y'all boys to say these type of things. Oh, Bud say it only had a fight happen if he gets 60-40 or 50-50. You know what I mean? Like, cut it out, dog. Cut it out, because it's getting to the point to where this shit is getting sad, bro. It's getting to the point where this shit is getting sad because boxing fans are not real with themselves. They're not real with themselves, dog. And people want to say, oh, Errol Spence fans, they doing this, they doing that. I'm not speaking as an Errol Spence fan. I'm speaking as a true boxing head. I'm speaking as when we come down to the situation and we looking at the real business of everything. Because if this was anybody else, dog, if this was anybody else other than Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford in the same position right now, the man with the unified titles, the man that's going on pay-per-view, his third pay-per-view in a row, the man that got the biggest fan base, that man will be deserving of 60-40. And I promise you, cats will be saying, oh man, that man deserves 60-40, dog. He the unified champion. The dude is going on pay-per-view. The dude got the biggest fan base. How come he not worth the 60-40, dog? Or that man don't want to fight him. That man scared. That man asked for 50-50. He smart. It should be 60-40 his way. Or that man scared. He don't want to fight him. I promise you, if it weren't Errol Spence Jr., they'll be saying this type of things. Only because it's Errol Spence Jr. is the reason why they talking about, oh, Earl is delusional. He don't deserve a 60-40. It's a 50-50 split. Oh, 40-40, the winner take 20. What the fuck is that? What? 40-40, the winner take 20. Man, get out of here with that fantasy shit. Get out of here with that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real down the board, man. Errol Spence deserves what he's asking for. He deserves it. And last time I checked, people don't want more than what they deserve. People don't want less than what they deserve. They want what they fucking deserve. You know what I mean? And y'all boys can't even keep it real. And that's why the fight ain't gonna happen. Because of Terrance Crawford ego, and because you fickle ass fans, they can't keep it 100. You fickle ass fans, they can't keep it 100, dog. You see what I'm saying? We talking about the welterweight division. We're not talking about everything else. Because right now at the welterweight division, the hottest fighter is Errol Spence Jr. The hottest fighter is Errol Spence Jr. Hands down. Like 630. It ain't even close. You feel me? When we say who's the number one fighter at welterweight, Errol Spence Jr. Who's the hottest fighter at welterweight? Errol Spence Jr. But people ain't gonna keep it real, dog. They ain't gonna keep it real. And that's what's so fucked up about the situation. Because they know it's true. But they will try to find all the reasons why to discredit this champ for getting what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? For getting what he deserved. You know? Bud Crawford ego of him feeling like he trying to get a little man out here. Him feeling like, oh, the people not treating me right. They not giving me my respect. They not giving me my just due. I did this, that, and the third. And they still won't give me respect, which is a lie because Bud get all his credit. He get all his credit. Because I don't know where he say he getting disrespected at. Like, tell us where you getting disrespected at. Please elaborate on that. You know what I'm saying? Elaborate. Because your 147-pound resume is not the best. But I do give you credit for your resume at 147 pounds. But it's not the best. And that's a fact. When you look at Errol Spence's resume at 147 and you look at Bud Crawford's resume, it's not even close. It's not even close. You see what I'm saying? It's not even close for cats to turn around and shit on Errol Spence. It's not even close. You feel me? But for us to get this fight, family, for us to get this fight, people have to come to their senses. You know what I mean? Bite down and say, well, Errol Spence is the better man. You know what I'm saying? He is the better man. He is the man that's bringing in the most money. I know it's going to hurt y'all soul to do it. But he's the bigger draw, man. It's just a fact. He's the bigger draw at 147. And if he's not, show us the numbers. Show us the proof. What they say, show us the core facts. Show us the facts and show us the proof, dog, if he's not the bigger draw. And if you come down to it and you say he is the bigger draw, and you say that he is the unified champion, and you say that he is the #1 fighter at 147 pounds, then, man, you should agree that that man should be deserving of 60%, dog. You should agree that that man is deserving of 60%. Hands down, dog. But I want this fight to happen. I want all us to see this fight. I want all us to enjoy this fight. To the ones talking about you want to see this fight, tell Bud to accept the 60-40, dog. If it ain't about the business to y'all and y'all just want to see the fight, I just want to see the fight. I just want to see the fight. Or tell Bud to accept the 40%. Be a man. Stand on your square. Be real about the situation because Errol Spence is deserving of 60%. And we'll see what happens in the future with these dudes, man. Right now, Errol Spence got Danny Garcia on his plate, and I wish him my dude all the best. You know what I'm saying? All the best to get past Danny. Then we can revisit this 60-40 situation. Until then, it's your boy Monty. This is the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. Y'all know what it is, man. Big dog status.
Alexis, well, she'll never be broke long as it's a Mexican. Me and her had a connection. It was money over everything. Try to jump a 50 course, get the dough and boomerang.